Hello, welcome to 3 Count Nation. I am John O'Penn here with KT.
Hey. We're back from the dead. Some of us were sick. I'm talking about myself. I was terribly ill because we're behind. But I think it's okay because WrestleMania.
And
follow up to WrestleMania, the night after WrestleMania, Raw after Mania. And Raw after SmackDown. SmackDown after Raw after WrestleMania.
And
Superstar SHakeup. Yeah, they did a thing. A lot of people were going lots of places.
We may be behind in what we're talking about, but we're up to date. So bear with us.
All right, so we're gonna get right into it. WrestleMania. Before we go into my match, John, what did you think of the overall show?
Yeah, that shit was groovy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I enjoyed WrestleMania New Orleans. It was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Everything made sense. Every single thing made sense. So I enjoyed it.
Did you watch anything else from the WrestleMania weekend? Just any of the other wrestling shows?
No, I only watched WWE related. So just NXT, New Orleans, and WrestleMania.
What did you think of TakeOver? Let's talk about TakeOver for a minute because I think I said to you all time, like in all the NXT takeovers, it's the best.
In hindsight, I didn't agree with you at first.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of Brooklyn.
I mean, and we had a discussion, which is number 2. It's right behind it. I mean, everything on that match. Yeah.
The introduction of the new title, the way they did that, the presentation, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dave Meltzer was right with this 5-star. For sure. This was perfect.
Yeah.
Everything about it. Like, the match I thought was going to suck.
Which was
the Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler match.
Really? That was your match?
I didn't think, because I'd never seen Shayna work that well. Like, even in the Mae Young.
So, we had this discussion off air as well. I've been sort of watching NXT in and out, and I would have agreed with you from Mae Young Classic to now, if I hadn't watched NXT and watched her grow. But Shayna Baszler, as a character and as a wrestler in the in-ring performance, she's definitely grown. Like, she knows how to, like, tell a story in the ring, but also get across that she's a former MMA badass. It's really, like I kind of didn't want her to win because I wanted Ember to stay champion a little bit longer, but that match was one of the tops.
She's a badass, but let me tell you the truth. Whenever I would see her on NXT, I would actually go do something. Not even gonna lie.
Wow. Then you missed your chance to see her grow. I mean,
I wasn't feeling her, and the fact that they put her in the finals, I was like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I was upset about that. So I never gave her due.
Yeah.
And I apologize because I missed out on some shit because that shit was amazing. Yeah. Like, yo.
There wasn't a bad thing about TakeOver. Like, from bell to bell, like that Gargano Ciampa match was, in terms of just telling a story, like, there was nothing on the line but a job. Like, that was it. Like, the story was a job and betrayal. And they made that shit, like, epic. Like, it was really fun to watch. Hopefully this propels Gargano to something. There are 2 titles in NXT now. He's got to be in line for a shot at one of those down the line because you can't not see that performance and not be impressed with what Gargano does in the ring and as a storyteller in the ring as well.
You didn't watch this week's episode of NXT then?
I have not yet. So yeah, no spoiler. Well, it's a spoiler anyway. I'm sure it's online. So just kind of fill me in before we get to my if I like WrestleMania or not.
No, he gets a title shot next week against Alistair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty sudden. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to be that fast.
You gotta watch it. I don't want to explain how it happened. That's all I'm gonna say. It's worth the watch. It's legit worth the watch.
Okay.
Because the main event was his wife and Vega.
Oh yes. Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. So
and that Candice LeRae for folks watching
Candice
at home.
I was thinking that was her name. I was really thinking that was her name, but I was like, no, that's not. It's not Candice LeRae.
It's totally Candice LeRae.
But it's Candice LeRae. Apologies.
It's okay.
And so the way she was presented in that match, like it was the psychology of the Ember Moon and Shayna match was just amazing.
Yeah.
So there were no bad matches. Oh. So someone online, I don't remember which show I was watching, but someone was like, the fact that the match between Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano went on last because it was unsanctioned, so it was after the actual show. And I was like, yo, I never thought about that.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, usually unsanctioned matches are in the middle of the card. Like, on regular WWE, they're, like, never after the championship match. They're, like, usually in the middle of the card.
So, basically, is that, like, the WWE trying to get around that New Orleans wrestling commission, whatever?
No,
there was like I thought that was them trying to work an angle of some sort.
No, that was just so they could be as brutal as they could. The ref couldn't do anything.
Oh,
like,
I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And it was like the last match because it wasn't like actually a part of it because it was unsanctioned.
Okay,
like,
I was
never
thinking.
Thought of that.
Okay, I was thinking that like they were going with like because of all the like the wrestling commission in New Orleans, like you can't do pile drivers and all this extra shit. That like this is like WWE saying like don't worry, we're still WWE, but like yeah, fuck the commission as well. We're gonna do unsanctioned shit anyway, but. Okay.
Yeah.
I still think that would have been cooler if that was actually what NXT was going for.
And but the Aleister Black and Almas match, perfect. The way all of that, everything.
Yeah. And that's the thing with NXT. Like, I don't have people I'm just rooting for specifically. I'm just more so watching for the story and the talent. And that was a fun match. Whoever won, I was gonna be like cheering for them. And even I mean, seeing Almas is awesome, and it's so good to see. He's another guy who, in the beginning of his run at NXT, just kind of was like meh, and now like he's balling, and that's definitely also having Zelina in his corner too has been upgraded as well for him. So I really like Takeover. I watched a couple other like just wrestling shows from the weekend while I was also at C2E2 in the middle of the night when I was supposedly sleeping, and. Man, we gotta do a WrestleMania weekend, bro. Like WrestleCon, like all the stuff they had. Even if we just went to WrestleMania, but we didn't have tickets for WrestleMania, but we just went to like all the wrestling shows and then watched WrestleMania like we did here at my place. Like we'd have balled out and we'd have watched a whole bunch of wild ass matches. Like everything that I got a chance to watch because there was just so many things from Thursday to until WrestleMania stuff started on Saturday with Takeover and Mania itself on Sunday. Like, they were just, like, ridiculously fun matches. I mean, I ended up watching, like, Matt Riddle wrestle Minoru Suzuki in, like, a wrestling ring with no ropes.
Yeah, it was to emulate MMA. I watched that online.
That was an awesome match.
Later, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was that was an example of, like, some of the cool stuff I saw, but, like, that's really dope. But TakeOver was great. Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano was match of the night. Let's get back to WrestleMania though. I enjoy WrestleMania for what it was, but it seemed like we're getting back to the days where things are no longer resolved at WrestleMania. Like, and those were the like Nitro Raw days where like they were actually going head to head with somebody, and there was a reason to do that. Now it just seems like they don't know what the hell they want to do with like certain like talent. So it's like. We got some finality to some things with titles, but then you left like the biggest title, supposedly biggest title, because I don't think you treat this title like that if it's your biggest title the way it's worked. But we'll get to that. But I just didn't like the angle they kind of went with, and then the tag team stuff we get to with Mr. Braun Strowman. But yeah,
humbly disagree with you about them not about the Nitro days because. They know WrestleMania weekend. It's like they know they have to keep people invested. So you can't just like end all your stories. You know what I mean? Because there are competition, even though it's like not as crazy as WCW. There is like competition, like literally right around the corner. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're okay. So that's fair because Ring of Honor has a TV deal. New Japan has an American TV deal. Now. MLW has a TV deal with beIN Sports, so there's definitely
Impact. Their ratings.
Oh yeah, duh, yo! How did that? That's rude as hell of me. Impact.
Their ratings are going up.
Impact is kind of every week to week. Thursday is actually, and I don't have Pop, so I can't. I can't watch it, so I have to like go online and just watch whatever they give me on YouTube. But yes, everybody who's supporting Impact clearly keeps growing. That audience keeps growing, and that's a big shout out also to Don Callis, who I enjoy his podcast, Killing the Town with Lance Storm. But yeah, I mean, I get that they have competition, but I mean, they're Darth Vader. They don't think about anybody else. They're just taking over the galaxy. Like what? Like
he didn't win though.
Okay, just so it fell flat. That kind of fell flat. Fuck you. Okay, let's actually get into the matches. Bang. We're going Battle Royale first?
Yeah. It was the men's Battle Royale.
So let's just get to the winner.
Yeah. that was actually the best part.
That was actually the best.
Like, that was actually the best part.
So I got home at the end of this match, and when everything had happened, so I missed it. So I just knew who won.
Okay, so it looked like Bray Wyatt was about to... Fuck, already spoiled it.
Matt Hardy, by the way, was your Andre the Giant second annual winner.
Not second annual.
Second annual?
This is like the fourth.
Is this the...
Yes, this is the fourth.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yes, this is the fourth.
But will it matter? Like, beyond Baron Corbin and Cesaro, they didn't there's been nobody who's won the Andre tournament and then done big things or been pushed to do a big thing. So to me, because it's a Matt Hardy's still a name that's bigger to me than the other previous three winners. I'm calling it the second annual because I only remembered Cesaro at first until I remembered also Baron Corbin won it too, and it's I don't remember who won. I don't remember who won the first time. Mojo Rawley won it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was with Gronk.
Yep.
What the fuck did Mojo Rawley do last year, by the way? Not a fucking thing. Henceforth, why it's the second annual? Because I don't remember that nigga winning. Come on. That was stupid. And you know what? This is the other thing. So, by the way, we have WrestleMania playing in the background while we talk about WrestleMania. And this is another thing that I thought brought down the show to me was all the bullshit with John Cena being shown in between each match.
Yeah, this part particularly didn't make any sense.
Right after, by the way, the women's title match, John Cena upstages the women and literally runs up the fucking stage. Runs up the stage while Charlotte's holding her title. They could have waited till the next segment to do that. That was total bullshit. I thought that stood them up. But we're jumping ahead, but only because I got off on a Mojo Rawley tangent.
Yeah, because we're talking about the men's battle royale. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt showed up.
Bray Wyatt, because I'm Woken Hardy was gonna get eliminated, and then the lights went out. We see Bray Wyatt, and we're like, oh shit, he's gonna help this dude win. Now he ends up helping. Throw out the other. I don't fucking remember who the last person was. Forgive me. It was whatever.
It was it.
That was the best part of it.
It's Listen, that's the thing too. This wasn't even to me a match that was to be remembered for the pre-show because the one that was the women's was all right too, and we're gonna get there. But that was the best match was neither of the battle royales.
No, God no. But we knew that. So that's actually next. So let's talk about Mustafa Ali versus Cedric Alexander for the vacated cruiserweight title.
You know what? I'm so glad we got to this point. It's unfortunate that it had to happen the way it did with Enzo. But I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Would you have been excited for anything with Enzo Amore in WrestleMania? Besides he may have had the dopest entrance with every nigga wearing Jordans and an actual rapper coming through, but I wasn't.
Actually, yes, because I was telling you, I actually was enjoying how Enzo was growing in the ring. Before that shit happened, I was like, damn, he's cleaning dudes with the Dunzo.
The Dunzo was the only thing I thought he did clean in the ring.
No,
I didn't see the growth that you saw.
His selling was less ragdoll-esque and more of holy shit, make this it hurt because he wasn't a fighter, you know what I mean? So the shit was making sense in my mind. So it's he's getting it.
Okay.
So in my opinion, seeing how he would have grown up to that point by WrestleMania still with the belt, to lose but still look good, in my opinion, against Cedric Alexander, it would have been clean. But this is a much better match.
This is a much better match. This match was so good from beginning to end.
Yep.
The heart and soul of 205 Live. that story in and of itself, I thought was better for the brand because it showed it. I think The problem with Enzo is that you highlighted Enzo while you had, let's be real, 205 Live actually has some of the best talent on the roster.
In the world.
Like, just pure wrestling skill. Yeah. Like, and then you have Enzo, who, I mean, best promo guy, head and shoulders above even the main roster. Like, yeah. That's it. But something about him was like 90% him and then 10% everybody else. And when it comes to that talent, I get it. You need to keep eyes on the audience after SmackDown, and Enzo would do that. But at what cost? Yeah. I mean, somebody who I thought actually came up because of Enzo was Drew Gulak. Like, his promo stuff, that PowerPoint presentation,
the no-fly zone,
the no-fly zone, the PowerPoint presentation, those shits were excellent.
Jokes,
and then the jokes, and then the corny, like, trying to be spokesman for Enzo. That shit was hilarious. Like, just being the whitest white dude.
Don't forget the cock blocking.
Ass. Yes, that was when he cock blocking with Nia. Let's think about it. Like, the circle of Enzo, like, Nia Jax is a champion now, and then everybody else in 205 Live is blown up. Let's think about that. If Enzo was still there, would Nia Jax be champion? Would she be? No, I don't think that they'd be doing some bullshit with her.
Maybe actually. I mean, in a round, double champion, make that shit a couple. That actually makes sense.
If they did the heel like
that's what I'm saying.
China Triple H stuff. Yeah. Yes, but that's the thing. I don't know if they were going there. We don't know. We'll never. That's the thing. We'll never know. So like,
I give WWE a lot of credit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm on the cynical side. I'm looking at the black hole of Enzo, like looking at everybody blowing up because he ain't here. Like, I don't like. I don't think it would have happened for people like people would have. Cedric Alexander deserved so much more. Like, I mean, let's be real. Like this is a black podcast. We are about seeing our black folks blow up. Cedric Alexander has been in 205 Live from the beginning, and the man had constantly been pushed aside or cast aside by folks like Enzo, because he's a pro. Like, that's the thing. That's the fucking part about wrestling. The best wrestlers aren't the guys who are like the most popular. Sometimes it's the dudes who are who like the shittiest wrestlers, but like can talk the best game. And that's exactly what the situation that happened in 205 Live. It was like, I want Cedric Alexander to be my champion, but I also recognize that Enzo is way better on the mic than him. And that's frustrating, because Cedric isn't bad. It's just that, like,
he doesn't do it enough.
Yeah, his charisma is not the charisma of Enzo Amore.
But we don't now that it's the era of Alexander.
Yeah, he's gonna test that shit. He's gonna
exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Next up, we have the women's battle royale.
Okay, so John, the last episode, who would you say was gonna win? I wrote it down. Who would you say was gonna win? I wrote it down.
Did I say Sasha Banks?
You did say Sasha Banks. Yeah.
I mean,
how'd that go?
I mean, hey, shit, we're a black podcast.
But you know what? Who won? Naomi. Hey!
And it was perfect. Like, again, like I said, everything made sense. All these endings made sense to me. Naomi winning is, like, great, because if Bayley would have won, that was the end of their feud. But Bayley got overconfident because she eliminated Sasha. The final three were Naomi, Sasha Banks, and Bayley.
Yeah, and by the way, Naomi was actually on the outside. She actually was not thrown over the top.
Yeah.
In typical Battle Royal rules. So I guess she had like powdered to the mat for a while, and nobody knew, because I didn't know either.
Yeah, they cut that part out.
Yeah, they did a really good editing, because I never noticed that at all. So when they cut back to the ring, it's just Bayley and Sasha, and then Bayley pulls a heel move, right?
Well, everyone said that should happen.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a heel move.
It wasn't a heel move. It was just like
finally she gets her comeuppance.
Comeuppance.
But it was a false comeuppance. Well played, in my opinion, because, bro, when I say that everyone popped Bayley, like, after she eliminated Sasha, she like thought she won.
I'm about to say, I think I popped too, didn't I? I was like, yo, I was like, she did it. I think I was in the middle of tweeting too. I was in the middle of tweeting like she won when Naomi popped into the ring, and I was like, oh shit, I already hit send on the tweet too, like just being excited. It was like, oh fuck, she actually has one more person to beat. But I thought she was gonna win. Once she had gotten that, I was like, oh okay. But also a Naomi Bayley match, I felt like that should have been longer. I kind of wanted to see their styles.
The shock factor. Remember.
I mean, I get it. Yeah. I absolutely get, like, yeah, she got like you said, she got overconfident, she got cocky. But, man, watch it, wrestling, Naomi and Bayley wrestling? Yeah. Like, come on. Like,
one day.
I think that's, once we get to the shakeup, like, that's one of my disappointing things is that, like, Naomi didn't get to go to Raw. I think she deserved that. I think that's her time to shine. Give her that Monday night shine. But, this match was, I mean, until the ending, it was just an okay match. I did like the stuff with the NXT women.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fighting, like, defending each other and fighting off all the WWE women. But beyond that, this was just kind of like, it was an okay match. I mean, it was a good battle royal. LOL, not Moolah. So, I mean, shouts out to the Fab. That was, exactly. Yeah, thanks, Snickers.
I got 2 of you in my bag.
I don't know why that was so funny, but why wait? There you go. So the main show. Let's
kick it off.
Kick it off with
the match that started the show.
Triple threat. We had Hokage Miz versus Ice King Rollins, and then
Balor Club.
Balor Club for everybody, which was wonderful.
Yeah, the match was fire.
The match was so good. That was a great way to start off for WrestleMania.
Yep.
I think that was the best match to have.
Between, literally, like, in my opinion, you could either start the show with that match or the Cruiserweight match.
Mm-hmm.
Either one, and it would have still had the same vibe. Like, that's how clean this match was.
Yeah.
It was clean, like, crisp. Everyone was crisp. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, they were just too busy scripting it out or whatever, but nah, the shit made sense for all the matches they've been having, so it added up. Everything, the way it panned out, the rivalry with Finn and Seth continues. The Miz was weird because he said,
I really thought the Miz was going to win. I think that was, if I was to have said, yeah, the 3 guys who should win, it should be the Miz, because I really want him to hold that consecutive days with the IC title. I'm ready for Honky Tonk Man's streak to be over. What better way to do that than with one heel to another heel? Like,
no. The best way to do it is just have him win it on the 9th one, and then have him do it with that one, so he can talk the shit and also mention Jericho and eventually get a Miz Jericho feud. Think about that.
Okay, see, that makes more sense than the bullshit we were talking about on Monday where you were trying to rationalize it. Because remember, you were just like, yeah, if he does it for the 9th time, he can tie with Jericho. But I'm like, no, he should be holding it he should just break Honky Tonk Man's run. Like, I want that to happen. But, like, that's a better reason.
I just thought that.
See? Clearly, because on Monday I was like, man, that's bullshit. But, like, that's not bullshit. I actually like that fantasy booking. Like, I mean, and Chris Jericho's going to wrestle until he's, like, 50.
900.
Yeah, I mean, the dude just hangs out and, like, plays music.
Drinks a lot.
And then wrestles when he wants to.
Yep. And sometimes does it on a boat.
Dude, if I had the loot to be on the Rockin' Rager at sea, I would totally be on that. Like, that's, like, October. Like, that would be so cool. Like, that's like that'd be the coolest cruise ever.
Yeah.
I would take so many pictures. Like, hey, I'm on a wrestling cruise. Look at me. But, everyone's like, no. The blood's being passed around. Everybody's like, no, I'm good right now. Overall thoughts about this match, though, before we move on to the next.
To me, again, the ending made sense. Like, they've been literally setting up Rollins to be Grand Slam champion since Raw 25.
And I agree with that. I think it's been a long road, though. I think there was a lot of starts and stops, especially with Ambrose getting injured, and then them being tag champions, and them not being tag, and then the Jason Jordan stuff. It seemed like
good, but then he got hurt.
I mean, I disagree. I was over the Jason Jordan stuff. I mean, he was getting. Yes, Jason Jordan as a corny heel, absolutely. I feel maybe that payoff probably would have changed my mind, but it just felt like it was taking so effing long to get there, and then you added Roman Reigns. And I'm like,
no, it wasn't. To me, the reason why it was taking so long is because the heat wasn't enough there with him and Angle. Like that was the thing that I think they weren't getting. I think they wanted the literal cheer boo combo. You know what I mean? I think that's what they were really going for the Jason Jordan Kurt Angle on screen shit. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. He got hurt, so we don't know. We don't know what they're planning right there.
Yeah, exactly. So then let's go to the next match, which would be okay. Also, in between each match, John Cena gets shown in the crowd hanging out because little womp womp John Cena, Undertaker's not there. Supposedly, although we all know. Even though I was holding out for a hero though. I was hoping that he was getting trolled all the way through because every time they show him, I'd be like, "Nah, Undertaker ain't here. He ain't here." Like and then you're shaking your head at me like, "How dare I think that the WWE doesn't think I think that way?" But fuck you, okay?
I'm just saying, like, come on.
Yeah. But he's old! Like, the man literally had his hip replaced less than a few months ago. Why does he need to prove anything to John Cena? Like, come on. Like,
hey, how many zeros is this?
100 zeros? I don't know. Like, 1,000,000? Nigga, he's old. Fuck him. Anyway, every match will interlude with John Cena until yeah. So, the next match was Charlotte Asuka.
Yeah, man. Wow.
First off, the entrance for Charlotte. So, guess who did? Guess who wasn't paying attention to Charlotte's entrance? Because I watched the first 5 minutes of it because it felt like it was 20 minutes. But I watched enough of it to see her come off the throne, walk down, pose, and then I guess I looked down when the pyro went off because I assumed there wasn't pyro until the Kurt Angle match, and then I popped really hard for Kurt Angle to have a pyro, and apparently nobody put me on that Charlotte had fireworks because I swore up and down to John, nah man, she didn't have pyro, and then what happens when Charlotte puts out her arms a la her dad Ric Flair? Fireworks pop everywhere, and here I am. Fuck you, John.
I marked out hard.
Fuck you, John. Fuck you. Cause yeah, I definitely apparently really missed all those fireworks. Asuka had the 3D production masks. You're saying they were there live?
I thought you looked it up.
I didn't get a chance to. We'll look into that. Because I didn't think those 3D projections were like being seen live on the audience. I thought that was more of a TV thing. Like they were doing all the words jumping out of people when they talked in their promos on Raw. I just thought that was the thing going on there. But this match was really good. This match was physical. That Spanish fly off the top rope. I mean, the fact that they told a really good story with Charlotte just wearing down Asuka.
Yeah. Wearing
down her leg. I'll have to say I thought Asuka was gonna win. This is one of the few matches I actually picked before WrestleMania, and I had Asuka winning. I had this being her crowning moment as undefeated champion in her.
I think I had Asuka too.
Yeah.
But like the story actually makes sense. Like.
I mean, they've been pushing Charlotte to the moon.
Yes.
I mean, and that's the thing too. Not because she's Ric Flair's daughter, but because she's just that damn good.
Like,
I mean, it's a bummer because I like Becky Lynch, and I feel like she's kind of getting left in the dust because Charlotte Flair and other women have just moved up. But like, Charlotte's the one. She is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean. Hopefully she's not the one that has to lose to Ronda Rousey.
She is though. Or Asuka. Those are the only two. You gotta be real.
I still think they're gonna do the 4 Horsewomen. I still think that's gonna be a thing before.
Didn't I say Survivor Series?
You did. I think I wrote that. I know I didn't write that down, but I think that was just a discussion.
I think Survivor Series.
Yeah, I hope that's a thing before that's a thing. Like, let her take them take a loss that way first before. Let me just see Ronda Rousey actually like prove me that she can do more in the ring. I mean, because when we get to her match too, like we'll talk about that. But this match was above and beyond top 3 matches of the night for me.
Okay.
Top 3. Like I can't say anything. I mean, as we're sitting here watching this, the U.S. Championship match is going on, and that was just kind of meh.
That's really the next match.
Yeah, but I mean, That was a match I actually thought was going to be one of the best of the night because of the talent in the ring.
Really?
I did, but we'll get there. But that was but this Charlotte Asuka match in the bubble with everything else on the card. Oh, great. I mean, one of the best of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like we can go into like moves, whatever. But who wants to do that? It was just a good match. So, next. This match. Okay.
Yeah, it's the U.S. title match. Rude, Mahal, Randy Orton walks in as champion. Mahal leaves the champion. WrestleMania moment for Mahal.
And that's the shitty part about it. There were also some RKO's in there.
Yeah.
God damn it! Like, how could this match? So here's the thing: your boy's in it, your man, and I don't like him. But on stuff like this, I feel like he shows up, and all he did was just show up with some RKO's, which is disappointing to me because I feel like if Randy Orton's showing up in this match, everybody else is kind of showing up more in this match. Because even
it was choppy. You know what I mean? I don't know why it was choppy, but it was really choppy.
On a glorious Rusev Day, this match should have went entirely different to me. Like, I guess the person who won. I mean, Jinder won, and then we'll talk about what happened to him during the SHakeup. I mean, he got shook down. But
and so India. So Saudi
Arabia. We'll get there too. But this match should have been better than what it was. Because I was really excited when Rusev got added to it. Like that's what I was like. Oh shit, this match is. I had no interest in this match. Like I was actually not going to watch this match. I felt like this is like when it was put on the card. I was like, ugh, whatever. But then Rusev was added, so I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is gonna be some good shit. And then he popped off in the beginning, like he got in, but then it was like. It just kind of slogged. It was choppy, like you said.
And he took the pinfall.
Damn, I forgot about that part. I wanted to forget that he took the pinfall.
Yeah.
Brutal on Rusev Day. On Rusev Day. That's bullshit. That's next match.
Next match. We have
Oh, is this Ronda Rousey?
Yep, we got the mixed match.
By the way, John Cena interlude. They didn't fucking John Cena interlude after. After Jinder Mahal won his match.
Right.
How bullshit.
Oh, because he was already in the back.
Oh my god, he was in the back.
Yeah.
Ugh. They could have stretched that long shit after this one.
This one deserved it. This one deserved the John Cena.
Yeah, nobody would have cared about Jinder being upstaged by John Cena.
That actually would play the story.
That would have played more into Jinder being like a heel. Like, how dare you, John Cena, run up like. I feel like wrestling at times is kind of backwards. Like, as a fan, like, we see these things and we're like, I'd be more excited for you for your product if you just kind of did something as simple as, like, letting the women who are still getting respect and growing their brand within WWE in terms of Revolution, like, give them the full treatment of, like, don't bullshit and then have John Cena run up the rap on them.
Yeah, that shit was
That was bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So, we go to John Cena in the back. And then we have Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus the McMahons. No, the McMahons.
Damn.
I just call it like I see it, friend. Okay? So, I think the greatest thing about this match is that they really want you to be in Ronda Rousey's corner because we're sitting here talking about this match, and the match still hasn't started yet. We're still seeing Ronda Rousey talk about how important it is to be Ronda Rousey, apparently. In WWE. Like I didn't realize how long the promo was and then we still have to wait for Triple H and Stephanie to ride their tricycles down the ramp. This match was long.
It was like, I think they said it was like almost 2 hours worth of intros.
Dude. The pre-match to Ronda Rousey Angle was 13 minutes and 28 seconds.
How long was the match?
20 minutes and 37 seconds. This match was slow as fuck. the match didn't... Okay, because I remember this match. This match was not good to me because... Not even because of Ronda Rousey. Triple H looked old. Kurt Angle looked old. And that's a problem for both of them.
I mean, literally the best part was when the women were wrestling.
Yeah.
And
That was the last 2 minutes.
Like, let's be real.
That was the last 5 minutes. That was like the last 5 minutes when like Stephanie and Ronda started like kind of doing hot tags and stuff. But like the most of the match was Stephanie being a heel on the outside, and then Triple H
cutting off Rousey.
Yeah, Triple H working Kurt, and man, no one like I didn't realize the match didn't seem to drag, but it felt like it was not picking up steam until the last few minutes. And now that I'm looking at the stats, it's like okay, no wonder it was long. It was really long, and we must have been talking up a storm too during that promo because there was 13 minutes. I didn't realize that was that long. I didn't realize they talked like it's still going. They're still just facing off. The match has yet to start. WrestleMania was a good 40 minutes of talking. Of just talk, babe. Of just telling you, by the way, this is why this match is important. Imagine if this was like 1999 WrestleMania and they had those nice, short, sweet promos that got you caught up and then you got into this match. This shit would have been it would have just been 3 hours. It would have been a regular time pay-per-view. Like, what the fuck?
This ain't that, Kenny.
This show is so long.
Here they come.
Hell, this match is so long. Oh my god, like we're gonna be 3 matches, we're gonna be 3 matches later, and this match is still gonna be on. Like, this podcast will have ended, we'll have recorded and been done, and this match will still be fucking going. Like, unbelievable. They're revving the bikes up!
I said, here they go!
That was like 30 seconds ago. They're still just here, they're just now going on that long ass ramp.
No, I meant here they go, and then they're about to start.
Fuck. Okay. What did you think about the match? Because Ronda looked okay. That was the only thing that came out of this match for me was that Ronda looked good. Stephanie, this is the first match she's ever wrestled in.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. She looked great. Mm-hmm. She looked really good. Though. Yes, she's McMahon. Like, she can't look bad in a match.
So, like, this was great. Like, for what it was, the story, it made sense and it was great.
Yeah.
Like, everyone got a payoff. Like, it was the match itself. Like, the build. Like, let's look at this from like a story perspective, right? The build up to like kind of believing in Rousey took a minute. It was slow and brooding, painful to watch. You know, there's some cool moments like when Stephanie dragged her ass off the apron before she get tagged. Like, that shit, you know, when Ronda, like, threw Triple H through a table, like, it adds to the actual story of what was, like, taking place in the match. So, like, I feel that. And, like, when it actually, like, got good, when we actually started believing in Rousey, she actually, like, showed out. Like, to me, it was just great.
By the way, this part of the entrance was dope, though. Alfred made them both spin up the water. Was epic. Like, that's, like, I'm sure there's, like, a million bagel memes of that thing, which is like, yeah, that's Glad goals. Oh, I want to do that with my boyfriend. I want to do that with my girl. Yeah, me and my boo be like spit up the water together.
This could be
together. This could be there it is. There it is. This could be us, but you playing. There it is, right there. Fantastic. Oh man, I can't disagree with you though. I think that's a really good synopsis of this match. I think they definitely made it important for us to watch. I mean, they gave us 13 minutes of them trying to get over Ronda Rousey. Do you think it succeeded?
It worked for me, fam. Not even a lie. Like, I was thinking she should just go heel, but no. Like, as a babyface, I legit see where it can go. So, like, I'm excited to see where it goes, and like, we'll talk about the shakeup. So that we'll get to that. So I'm kind of excited.
I mean, I'm not sold yet still, but this didn't hurt her. Like, I definitely like what I saw from her. I think I was more disappointed in Triple H and Kurt Angle.
Nah, they old, fam.
Kurt Angle was just in that Survivor Series match, and he looked great to me.
Dude, he was only literally doing like.
I know. I mean, he definitely was protected, But like the stuff he did, it looked good. It looked solid. And
but
he
it was
looked
against younger people.
There it is. There it is. So Triple H is gonna wrestle John Cena. How's that? Actually, Cena's cool though.
But he's gonna lose though.
Yeah, which is gonna be weird.
No, it's added to the story.
Whatever. But yeah, Triple H wrestling Kurt Angle was actually the low point of this match. But go Stephanie. Go Ronda. Like the ladies look great. Yeah, the women have been rocking their asses out in the WrestleMania thus far. So work for real. Yeah, legit like working. So good on them. So this match is about to start and we're moving on. Oh man. So
we got the New Day,
Bludgeon
Brothers, and Usos.
So there aren't many times you see squash matches in a WrestleMania show, and you have to go back really fucking far in like early WrestleMania to see squash matches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
go back WrestleMania 31.
You talking about or Sheamus and Daniel Bryan?
No, I'm talking about when Eric Rowan lost to The Rock in like.
I don't count that.
That's they count it.
That's a match. That's a match. But I mean a wrestling match that ended up just being a squash that could have been better. Like
John Cena, Brock Lesnar, 2014.
Shut up! God damn it! Why won't you let me have this? Fuck! Okay, you're not wrong. Again. But honestly, like, when I think of a squash match where, like, you expected more out of the match, I guess it's because also the younger WrestleMania fan of me watched all those old WrestleManias and, like, I just expected every WrestleMania match to be good and not be, like, completely like King Kong Bundy just destroying a no-name man in, like, a couple moments. Like, this felt like that. This tag team title match felt like that. It felt like we had, like, the New Day are still one of the best tag teams in WWE. In all of wrestling to me. Usos have been rocking it. Just rocking it. I mean, they finally, honestly, I was a little bit pissed too because this is the Usos' first WrestleMania and they got no fucking shine, or barely any shine. Just the way this match went down. And then, honestly, the Bludgeon Brothers look great. I mean, but they had to because, guess what? Ooh, they won. They squashed every fucking body. And it didn't go long. That match clocked in.
5:40, right?
Ooh, you were close. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. So you were almost there. But yeah, this was.
Nah, but again, for me, for the story, it makes sense for them to get squashed because they've been squashing them this whole series. Like, who gives a fuck if it's a triple threat tag team match? They're squashing you. That's what they do. They're gonna squash you. That's what the Bludgeon Brothers do.
I get that, but this is WrestleMania.
WrestleMania doesn't make a difference. If you're gonna build them as squashers, they gotta squash. I'm just saying, for the story, for they had to build them up for the shakeup.
Then they should have won the titles weeks ago, and this should have been a return match for the Usos. I feel like this is a WrestleMania moment for the Usos that they didn't get, and you make sense. I mean, once again, you're not wrong in terms of like WWE storytelling. Like, it works in terms of like WWE storytelling. But when the WrestleMania happens, you have expectations for certain matches. And while sometimes you probably shouldn't, i.e. I said Sheamus and Daniel Bryan, that match was all 2 seconds because AJ Lee kissed Daniel Bryan and then that was it. And like every WrestleMania shouldn't be that, but also every WrestleMania like this should be that with that tag match. And maybe that's also because the Ronda Rousey Triple H match went long.
They're just not even starting yet.
They're facing off. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. I like that we have a running gag going with this episode. That's fantastic. That's going to make this description easy to write.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Finally wrestling. Finally. But no, Bludgeon Brothers won the tag team championships for SmackDown. Bludgeon Brothers are your SmackDown champs. So, good for them. Honestly, Rowan and Harper have looked great.
Never looked better.
But honestly, Harper's been killing it since even before this. So
yeah, 2014.
Good. Yeah, good for him. So, here's to hoping that they keep on a roll with it, and then there's more to the story, especially with the Usos. I think the Usos still should be in contention for title stuff wherever forever. Yeah, exactly. So now, let's go. Oh, Daniel Bryan. Shaming. Oh, we almost skipped the thing. We almost skipped the thing. We almost
talk about it. We gotta talk about it. So
it's happening.
Here comes Mr. Interrupter.
It's
Mr.
happening.
I get drunk before the job. Mr. Big Mask, young drunk John Cena, right?
Yeah, having his beers.
No, he's out there calling people out, talking this shit in the ring, and then lights go out. Here he comes, guys. It's Mr. WWE.
Who walks with Elias? Who walks with Elias?
I do. WWE.
Who is there? Somebody waving to you?
All right.
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, "Yo, what's happening?"
That's great.
That was great. But why Elias walked out?
Yeah, Elias walked out, right?
And I cheered to the heavens. I was like, "Ha LOL, Cena." It was wonderful. I was like, Elias just trolled John Cena, and Undertaker isn't here. My soul has been washed clean of John Cena bullshit, even though I like John Cena. And then John Cena beats Elias.
Yep.
And then I realized,
Yep.
Like once he beat up John, once he just went right through Elias, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. And then it happened. then the lights go out again.
And then the lights go out again.
And then this time, and then the smoking, and then the lightning, and then the gong.
Well, not even the lightning. His clothing.
Yeah,
Remember he dropped his gear at the last WrestleMania.
After Reigns
whooped that ass. After the big dog took the yard, Undertaker had to put his hat. He had to leave all his clothes in the ring, like the bitch. He got his ass whooped so hard he had to take his clothes off and walk away. Like that's the story WWE told. Because apparently his clothes had to be like picked up by lightning so he could put them back on because he got his ass whooped that hard. He was naked and dead and had a new hip. But now he's back.
And he squashes John Cena.
That match clocked in
at 2:49.
Woo! 2:48. 2 minutes and 40. You were 1 second off. 1 second off. But yeah, it was another squash match.
What was the build up for that? How much was the run time for the Elias shit? I think that was like 6-7 minutes, right?
7 minutes. Oh wait, no, 8 minutes for Cena beats up Elias.
Damn.
Yeah, that was still a squash match because that also includes Elias singing before Cena comes back and whoops his ass. So they were literally within 20 minutes, 3 squash matches on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Greatest stage of them all, John.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. God. John Cena getting twice, like literally by the music after talking all that shit.
I just wanted him to look dumb, just look stupid. He could have looked stupid without Taker showing up though.
No, like this makes him look really stupid because he lost to an old dude. Like that's like so good. That's so good.
Okay, I mean, yes, but no. I mean, one time I want the WWE to just be like, no, he's not here. He's not gonna wrestle.
We'll get that.
Fuck him.
Just not this year.
Fuck him. That's it. I mean, in the grand scheme of literally the last 20 minutes of what we just discussed, that's just bullshit to me. I feel like if you're a paying fan, I mean, yeah, seeing the Undertaker for that it's fine. But
and
like
for how he looked.
I mean, for how he looked, that's also fine. But I don't know. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me about that. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I was disappointed in that. I felt like they could have sold me on Undertaker coming back and like something else like that Grand Royal Rumble whatever. Like that would have made more sense to me than trying to rush him back so he can get one win on WrestleMania when you can build that. You can build Cena Undertaker feud a whole year and maybe do something leading up to it. You started at SummerSlam and you go to WrestleMania and did you get two more matches out of Taker? I don't know. It just felt like there wasn't. The only thought that went into that was like, oh yeah, John Cena's gonna talk shit about Undertaker, and Undertaker's gonna just whoop the shit out of him. Great, super. You can do that. That's not a WrestleMania moment. That's just a night on. I mean, yeah, it is now. Yeah, whatever, man.
Unless you're Roman Reigns.
Exactly. Like, fucking next.
Hey, yo, this match still going on.
Yeah, God. And by the way, the women are still in the apron.
Yep. Stephanie's
just knocked her off. So, now we get to... Is this Shane? Are we finally to Shane and Brian?
We got the Yes Money versus Yep.
This is a good match. I mean, for what it was, for what Shane McMahon could do, I don't know how I can't even say the name of the disease. Diverticulitis.
Oh yeah, that shit, the death disease.
Yeah, like Shane McMahon had that. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have as bad as people said it was, but like he seemed to have been wrestling really well.
WWE reported it.
Oh, it wasn't actually like
a... Yeah, they're saying that might have just been storyline to make Shane McMahon look tough. I'm not making this up.
Are you fucking...
I'm not making this up.
Why though? But why though? But why do you need to show...
Because Daniel Bryan came back.
Oh, you're fucking with me. That's a real... You need to send me that article. That's so absurd.
I'm just saying. I'll find it.
I mean, yeah. Because... Shane McMahon, like, basically has been living on the edge. He almost died in a fucking helicopter crash. And then he had... now he's battling an internal disease that can literally just kill you in whatever way possible. But here he is, wrestling. It just feels like... You got kids, bro. You can slow down.
You don't need to do this.
You don't need to do this. Like, just in your softest Drake voice. Hey, Shane. You don't need to do this, okay? Just chill, okay? That's it. But he went out there and he wrestled and he looked good.
Yep. See what I did there?
Well, yeah. What the fuck? I mean, but also when you have the other three guys in the ring,
best wrestlers in the world.
Yeah, I mean, of course you're gonna look, but it still looked like he was taking some hits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
he still needs to stop punching.
He still needs to stop punching. Yeah. He tells that he just does not look like those fists look so fake. Just like the flappy hands.
It's like playing with a cat.
Yeah, like cat pawing with me. It's insane. I don't really have much to say about this match besides it's great to see Daniel Bryan back in the ring.
Oh my god, the pop.
Yeah, that was exciting. I think that may have been the pop of the night.
The cock tease. It was great.
Yeah, I think
he got escorted out.
Yeah, that's right.
And he came back. Like Jesus. With the beard and everything.
The match was fun. Daniel Bryan's pop was great. I'm surprised they won though. I'm not gonna lie. This is another match I had Sammy in KO winning, and they lost, and they were fired from SmackDown.
Yeah.
Keep that in the back of your mind, folks. Supposed to get to the shakeup here pretty soon.
Yeah. Before we actually go to the next match, this is completely have to do nothing with the match we talked about, but just a quick thing that I just remembered. So in the men's battle royale, Aiden English had hair. And then in the introduction, when he was with Rusev, he was bald.
Yeah, he got a haircut.
Homie got a haircut in like 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And it looks dope.
Yeah, that's the thing. He looked cool as hell. He looked cooler. He looked cooler after the haircut. Yeah.
So, alright, next match. Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
This match was too long.
Yeah,
this should have been
a squash.
This should have been the squash.
Yeah, the finish was dope. The second row, Samoan drop.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 makes sense.
Yeah.
It was like 10 minutes though.
It was 9 minutes and 2 seconds.
Damn.
Dude, you were honing in on you're getting there. You're getting there. But this the story they built to is basically like turning on her friend and like fat shaming and just being cruel, and they still had Nia like, I loved you, and then like destroy you. Like that should have been in the 5-minute match.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing.
I mean, like, okay, the only thing I can say, if she would have did more of it, was the empathy of being a former friend.
Yeah.
That she didn't do it enough.
Yeah.
For it to like elicit the full 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If she would have did it more, I would have been like, oh, total sympathy. She didn't want to do that, but she ended up having to hit her with the finishing blow. Like, she wasn't really beating her ass that much.
No,
it
like
was
she
just
got,
She just didn't finish her. Like, and it didn't need to go that long. Like, that's the only little gripe done. It was right. Let's let them fight, but
yeah, I mean, for what those two competitors are, you can't tell me that Nia Jax is gonna go 10 minutes with Bliss. I'm just sorry. Like, yeah, she's a champion, but she isn't. Like, this is Nia Jax.
Yeah.
And Nia Jax, and like unless, and that was the other part. She beat the crap out of Mickey too before the match.
Oh yeah.
So great. Mickey James got her ass waxed.
Like destroyed.
Yeah, like that was.
Eviscerated.
Yeah, that's when you knew the match was over.
Yep.
Like that was the thing. Like only way Alexa like heals it out is if Mickey's in her corner, and that was not a thing. And that table, oof, that was brutal. Man. He's so old. Triple H is. I've never seen Triple H blow that hard, like breathing that hard before.
Old man, right?
And I don't think that's. I don't know that's him selling. I think that's Triple H actually like out of breath. Jeez, he's old.
He is like 50.
But you know he's still in great shape though. He's still swole. He's just not athletically swole anymore. But there wasn't much more to that Nia Jax match than congratulations to her. I wanted her to win. Yeah. I had her winning. So yes, Nia Jax is my champion. Go Queen Jax. Let's get to the bullshit of the night.
Wait, you thought it was bullshit?
Yes. This tag match?
No, that's not next.
What's next? Oh, did I skip? Oh, whoa. I'm sorry. Wow, I was because on my run sheet, I have it had the bar next. I have it because it's literally on my line. So I'm sorry. Because that's bullshit. But this was not bullshit. This is a good match. Oh. I'm sorry. Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. Well, it was not my match of the night.
No. It could have been.
It could have been.
But
I think what we got in the end. I know. Yeah, we're the same. I think we're about to say the same fucking thing, right? Yeah. The ending to that. Yes. Perfect. Yes. Like, so Styles wins.
Yeah.
Question: Have you seen the Wrestle Kingdom match they had?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
We watched it.
Yeah.
That was my first Wrestle Kingdom.
That's right. It was. Yeah. Yo. That's right. That's right,
Kingdom.
Man. Wrestle Kingdom. That's my Wrestle Kingdom is my jam. I love that shit. But while it wasn't that match, I don't think we needed that match yet. That's not a match you want as the first.
No, they were selling it to us that way.
Yes.
To build up to that.
Absolutely.
Again, remember you got the prediction. I said Money in the Bank.
Yes. You did say that. I had that written down still.
Because that's the big five.
That's the big five, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And I have some written down for you for Rusev in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, 2019.
Okay, cool. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to make sure I had that marked correctly. So, let's get straight to the ending. Because
AJ Styles win. What's this shit called? The Styles Clash.
Styles Clash, yeah.
Beautiful. It was really good.
Yeah, the way he got into it from the
they were like countering
holds.
They wouldn't let each other get their finisher off.
Yeah, which is great.
Finally hit the Styles Clash after countering the Kinshasa. It was dope.
Great. It was really good stuff.
Like the match was great. I don't know what was up with the crowd at that point, but
I think fatigue set in because I think that like I said that Ronda Rousey match, if that was maybe a few minutes shorter and everything else got a little more time.
And the Alexa Bliss and Nia wasn't that hot either.
That was I think I think the crowd was
really
good. The crowd was kind of out of it at this point. So
but it was really good match.
Really good match.
The story that they told.
And you know what? I think that's why I was kind of like what the fuck is going on here? Like the match seemed kind of dead, but they were doing good ass work in the ring.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely true.
So Nakamura asks the wrestler the belt. He presents AJ the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then he begins his quest
to take down AJ Styles' balls.
Yep. Someone on Cage Shatter said he's got a new name. What is it? Oh, fuck. I read it. I was like, this is so corny. But it was great. I can't remember.
Okay. We're going to go. So yeah, basically, Nakamura literally low blows him multiple times. A lot.
He's still doing it.
He's probably still hitting him in the balls. We're recording on Thursday, and he's still hitting him in the balls on SmackDown somewhere in some random state.
Yep.
So yeah, that's still a thing. And also, did he get interviewed after?
No, that was
SmackDown. Whoa. Yeah. And then we're gonna get to his gimmick now, and we'll get a gimmick on the SmackDown on the recaps of those because it's even better after that. It got better. I love that Shinsuke's a heel now.
Oh yeah.
And because that means brutal Shinsuke. I think we may start getting
King of the Strong Style.
King of Strong Style Shinsuke, where he actually is just hitting people really hard and being rude about it. So I have high hopes for this story, and this is what I was talking about, where WrestleMania is not ending a story, but still setting up newer stories, which is why I liked, but also kind of I wish there wasn't so much of it. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, I get it. Because you're some of they can get away with.
Yes, see,
not that
many.
But again, that's from a fan perspective. But the WWE again for their stories, for them to make sense. A lot of them couldn't be ended yet. It would have been rushed for a lot of I get it. It would have been good moments for WrestleMania, but what would have happened after? What would have been on SmackDown?
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
you're right. I think that's why I can't. I can't. You aren't wrong. I can't disagree with you. This is a formula that's going to sustain WrestleMania, WWE, telling stories in the future, whether we like them or not, or they make sense to some of us. It's going to work out because we're still interested. Here we are talking about it on a podcast. So, fuck us. So no, I have such high hopes for where this story is going next. But now, here's the bullshit. Oh yeah, did you clock in that match already for Styles Nakamura?
Oh no.
What'd you think?
20 minutes.
20 minutes and 20 seconds.
Wow.
Aye, look at you. Yeah, that was a 20 minutes well spent.
Really, really well.
Yes. Okay.
Hey yo.
So
match is still going on.
The match is still going on, and Ronda Rousey has Triple H in some sort of hold. I'm not sure what that. It was some sort of MMA hold. I can't tell you what it is.
It looks like a armbar.
But an armbar with a leg lock. Now Stephanie's got a chokehold on, a regular chokehold. Stephanie's got a regular chokehold on, guys.
On Ronda Rousey.
On Ronda Rousey.
Half Nelson.
Half Nelson. Thanks, pal.
Oh no, that's a choke too. Whatever, she's doing something. Oh, she's standing up now. Alright, what's the next? We got the bullshit, apparently. We got the bar versus the hands and Nicholas.
And who is Nicholas, you might ask?
Some random kid in the audience. He's a 10-year-old boy.
I can't believe they did this.
He even got tagged in.
For a half a second.
Yep.
I can't believe they pulled this bullshit off with the bar. I don't... They have been so good for so long as the tag team champions, and I like them. I like how they got together. I wasn't sold on it at first as a tag team, but then I really was sold on them, and everything they've done on Raw has been just fun and good, and all the rest. I mean, they're both two of the best wrestlers I think in the company right now. Sheamus is kind of going through a renaissance as a tag team competitor.
Yeah.
He's always been a solo cat. So him doing this is is cool for him. I think it's something that he looks good at. So, Nicholas, come on, son.
I mean, I was really, really hoping it was either Nicholas or no one. Not even gonna lie. I really didn't want anyone to come back. If it wasn't Rey Mysterio, no one.
Yeah, it should have just been Braun Strowman. Yeah, it should have been Braun Strowman versus the Bar.
Exactly.
That should have been the fucking wave.
I don't know why they added the kid, but hey, fuck it. We talking about it.
We are, but
I don't know.
Does this bring down the tag team titles?
No, because we get the Eliminator.
Yeah, we do get elimination. We do get elimination tournament, which is fine. Also, so Nicholas has school.
Yeah.
He has school, so he can't compete. So the other gimmick I thought that they were going to do was that he was going to pick a kid out of the audience every day, which would have been dope. That would have been fun.
That would have been great.
See, and that would have been silly, it wouldn't have been bullshit because Braun Strowman would still be a tag team champion, and they'd be putting over a kid in every fucking state.
I think they're he's only in the Battle Royale, right? For Saudi Arabia, right?
Braun?
Yeah.
I think so.
So he may win that because he.
Well, no. Yeah.
If he's not in the tag team picture, because remember he never lost the titles.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. He always get a rematch for whoever actually wants to make a guest appearance.
You know who else has a rematch that they haven't gotten yet?
Who?
Finn Balor. He still hasn't gotten his rematch for the Universal title.
Yeah, he did. He lost it.
I'm squinching my face at you really hard right now.
No, remember he was like,
See, you can't even remember. Remember? Because I don't think it happened. Remember? Come on, remember. You remember?
Oh, the match finally ended.
The match is over now?
Yeah, Kurt Angle and Rousey in the ring.
They already know that, John. We talked about it already.
No, I mean like after.
You know, do you remember? Because I don't remember. I don't remember Finn Balor. No, I don't. This sounds like fake news.
No, in that number one contender match.
Oh, come on,
no,
son.
I'm not making that up. I really think he's saying...
I know, I'm not accepting that. Absolutely not. That man deserves a one-on-one rematch for the title he never lost. Like, that's bullshit. And the fact that you trying to put that bullshit over, my God.
We'll see.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna find that because that just sounds like total fuck shit. That's bullshit. That's how they're trying to justify it. Like, especially when they were saying like, oh yeah, Finn Balor isn't over. Like, Finn Balor is over. What are you talking about? Like, that's not like, Pardon me, but seriously, Finn Balor deserves better. And while he didn't win WrestleMania, that's okay. But he still deserves his rematch for the title he never lost. He needs
the actual title. He doesn't just deserve a rematch. He deserves the title.
Exactly. And that's how pointless that match was. I got into a run off Finn Balor out of a tag team title match that was in the third hour of WrestleMania. Like that tag team match was nothing.
You think that could have started the show?
No. It couldn't have. No.
This was the perfect spot for the bathroom.
This is the bathroom break match. But come on.
This what? 4 minutes?
It was 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Yeah.
That's bathroom break.
Oh.
Because again, it couldn't have been anyone else other than Braun. Like the whole.
I know, but still, sometimes I think because
they built up Braun too strong.
Well, not even just they built up Braun too strong, but also the WWE gets over wrestlers who were already over so well, and then I put my fandom in certain wrestlers who all of a sudden the WWE has all of a sudden pushed, and then they pulled this. We're like, why? Like, I'm a big Cesaro fan, and even though I'm not a fan of heel Cesaro, I'm still gonna be like. Well, I want to enjoy a match with Cesaro. Plain and simple. And this match was not enjoyable. And while it was entertaining, I get the entertaining aspect of the match. But man, it just leaves me kind of stumped. And I'm hoping that like you said, the elimination tag team matches that happen on Raw. When they get to Saudi Arabia, I hope the bar get a little shine, even if they don't win, even if it's just a good match. I just think the bar deserve that.
What if they do win and they take the belts?
If they win again, that'd be awesome. I'd be all about it. But also it would be like, okay, where are you going now? What are we doing now? But let's not get too far into because we're almost to Raw and SmackDown. Here we go. So last match.
The main event. We got the big dog, Brock Lesnar. Going up against defending his Universal Championship against Roman Reigns. The Beast Big Dog Brock Lesnar beats the living shit.
Did you just call Brock Lesnar the Big Dog Beast?
Yes.
Oh, he took his name?
Yes.
Oh, he beat him so bad he took his name.
So bad
he beat him so bad he took his name from him.
Like, it was like 6 F5s.
It was
F5s.
It was weird because it felt like a snuff film, but then Roman Reigns would try to fight back. And not even try. He'd actually get a lot of offense in. And then you're like, okay, maybe this match is going somewhere different, and then it turns back into a snuff film.
Yeah.
Like, it turns back into Braun, into Brock, those B's, those BRs. It turns back into Brock just massive. Just
beating
fuck. It was so unnecessary. But it was necessary.
It was.
I mean,
think about the dynamic. And
that's the weird part. The audience did. That's the weird part. The audience didn't know whether to boo or cheer.
I'm talking about going from the Nicholas shit to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's this complete and like just strange insanity. Like I don't understand what I saw. I mean, I understand what I'm seeing now. I'm seeing little people in pancakes. That's fine. That makes sense.
Where?
That was what the New Day had little people in pancakes when they came out, which is hilarious and awesome. I don't know what I saw with Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns because I felt like the audience. I didn't know whether to cheer, but I didn't know what I was like. They're just. It seems like the same match except more brutal that they had before.
That's the point.
I mean, but and I guess there's no but there. I mean, it was a snuff film.
Yeah.
And I thought that there was gonna be. It was funny. I kept saying, so there's no money in the bank holder right now. There's no briefcase holder. So nobody can save you.
No one can save Roman.
Nobody can save Roman. Yeah, and I think that was my denial. Was that I assumed Roman Reigns is going to come in here and win, and even if it was a brutal match, like it was, I still had the idea that they're going to crown him this year. And then I go into denial, like, they're looking at him, Brock is winning. And so that's why I started saying to you, so who lost the briefcase? Who lost the money in the bank? And when did they lose it? How long has that briefcase not been in? I keep trying to justify the fact that Roman Reigns is not gonna win because he didn't win. And I wasn't stunned. I think I was more like, they did do that again, huh? I was just more like, oh, I think I'm just resigned to not be surprised or given the chance to be to just get out of this, because we're in a day and age where we just know everything about wrestling.
So this was probably the loudest pop of the night, actually, when Lesnar won.
I don't get it.
They win.
I don't get it.
I think they were literally louder than they were for Daniel Bryan. I'm not joking.
I don't think they were. I thought I don't know, because I also felt like the crowd noise is kind of weird throughout the match, because I didn't think they were that loud, and I felt like with the TV up, I maybe this is me, and by the end of the night I was just out of it, because also it was 11 o'clock at fucking night, and we just watched wrestling for almost 5 hours. So the crowd to me did not seem that enthused by any of this at the end.
They're ready to go.
I think they're just ready to go. And I just sat there just okay. It was a slog. It was a snuff film that turned into just brutalized. The blood that came out of Roman Reigns' head. That sticks with me. Honestly, I remember that blood very vividly in my head. Wow, he gushed. Brock Lesnar really knows how to fucking knock you open. Just knock you wide open. Cause wow, Roman Reigns was gushing. Like a fruit snack. Straight up. He was straight up being a gusher. And it was just man.
And he still
lost. They did all that, and it felt like they were building to him winning. But
Austin, WrestleMania 13. He lost that match against Bret Hart in the sharpshooter with bloody face.
But it turned him It actually made an impact.
Yeah, that's what they're still going for. I'm not joking.
I know, but I'm saying it made an impact.
Now we have a new Roman Reigns.
Dude, okay, let's get to Raw because Raw was just Raw reminding us that Brock Lesnar beat the living shit out of Roman Reigns.
Big Dog Beast.
Big Dog Beast Brock Lesnar destroyed Roman Reigns, and Monday Night Raw was letting you know at every commercial break.
Almost for real.
Yeah, I mean, all we saw all night was Roman Reigns gushing blood. So let's get to the shakeup.
Yeah, let's go.
Jinder Mahal comes out first, U.S. champion. Who comes behind him? John, my man.
We got Rev Harvey.
Jeff Hardy. Mike Adamley, shouts, kudos to you. You're an okay guy. Jeff Hardy wins the U.S. title.
Yeah, on Raw.
On his first night back, night after Mania.
Nah, Superstar Shakeup. Jinder Mahal was talking shit.
I just like to say night after Mania.
If this becomes the thing, then it's gonna be a 2-week thing. The weeks of Mania.
Yeah, and I say again, this has been 2 weeks of. It basically been the 2 weeks of the Mania Hangover essentially. Yeah. Let's title the show the Mania Hangover, not the Mania recap. Mania Hangover. Oh, WrestleMania. It's a hangover. Pump it up. Oh my god. Because I'm glad I feel like it was. So the fact that Raw, in between the last 2 weeks, I don't feel like did anything for me. I thought Raw the night after Raw was actually pretty boring because the Superstar Shakeup was when Jeff Hardy won. That was a week later.
Mm-hmm.
That was a week later. Jinder Mahal came out a week later. I mean, we had some people show up on Raw the night after Mania, but was it the impact that No, it's not. That's the thing. It's not even us. Let's just go through the names and then we can talk about
the shakeup.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go through the Raw. Let's go on the Raw side.
These are the SmackDowns that went from SmackDown to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jinder Mahal,
mm-hmm.
who was the U.S. champ. We got Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott with 2 T's. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Natalya, Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Bobby Roode, Mike Kanellis, Chad Gable.
I like how you have that, 3 spaces down the Ascension. You're so rude.
Also, their names aren't on.
I know. You have them on the same line. You're so rude. On the script, he has Connor and Victor on the same line. He doesn't even give them an and. It's just Connor and Victor. Whole one word. You're brutal. We're not as bad as that was rough. They didn't even get a TV. They were introduced on Instagram. Not even Twitter. An Instagram post said the Ascension showed up. So
no, they got cards on Twitter. They had cards.
All of the
because Chad Gable had the same thing.
Oh, poor Chad Gable. He's got it. Is it time? John?
Yeah, I see an IC title. No, I see him in tag again. They're gonna put him back.
Don't.
Or they may put him in 205.
He's not under 2.
He's 202.
Oh, no, don't do
No, it's a good wrestling show that's actually picking up.
I mean, yes. But also because Gable, he deserves more. He really does. We'll edit this part out.
He deserves more, but
I don't.
It's on the wrong show. He should have stayed on SmackDown.
I agree. Actually, I thought you Shelton Benjamin should be your old head on Raw.
Exactly.
He should be he should be a heel on Raw.
Yeah, he would be great.
Yeah. I am.
Excuse me.
I like the promo because it kind of came out of that field.
No.
But I'm gonna say I didn't like it. There was nothing wrong with it to me. I liked it.
No, I'm just saying. Remember when I think his Twitter was hacked though. One time, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was just funny. It was like, oh,
yeah, my Twitter was hacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about how Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre show up.
That was actually cool.
Yeah.
And I have been tired of Dolph Ziggler for a while since he dropped the title, U.S. title. I've not been a fan of whatever the hell they're trying to do with him. So this though with Drew McIntyre, this looks cool.
So Titus Worldwide tried to recruit Dolph Ziggler, but Dolph Ziggler was like, "Yo, you didn't let me finish because you rudely interrupted me," which is true. Actually,
he actually did.
He did rudely get interrupted. So he was like, "I didn't come alone," and out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre hits Titus O'Neil with the Claymore.
Dude.
Or no, Apollo Crews with Claymore.
Yeah.
And then, right, they get up Titus O'Neil. This shit was beautiful. They hit Titus O'Neil with the zigzag Claymore. It was a work of art.
Yeah, it actually looked really cool.
It looked so cool. I don't know what they're gonna do with them as the tag team. Hopefully they actually get gold. Yeah. Like, cause that finisher alone.
Yeah, that was a dope finisher.
That finisher alone is just money because oh my god.
Yeah. So, you know who else is back? Samoa Joe. Unfortunately, let's talk about this. Samoa Joe cuts an amazing promo on Roman Reigns.
And then shows a snuff film, guys.
And then Samoa Joe shows up Roman Reigns, then shows up the snuff film. Shows the video of the snuff film.
This is, mind you, so we already got WrestleMania that had the live snuff film.
Yeah.
We get the Monday night after Mania with the snuff film being repeated I want to say one and a half times an hour.
Yeah.
And then the week after, we get a full 6-minute recap of the snuff film.
It is incredible.
Preceded by a visceral promo.
Yeah, I mean, Samoa Joe ate up Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns did not look good.
Yeah, and then
which was really, really unfortunate. Because, how do you can't come out the night after Mania and have, Samoa Joe do that to you. I'm glad Samoa Joe was back. I'm glad he was back. But, wow, and he challenged him to Backlash. He challenged him to a whole ass match, and he's not even going to be on Raw. He got drafted to SmackDown the next week. He made that match, and then he got taken to SmackDown. So that's a cool cross-brand thing they're doing, but after that match, that's it, right? I mean,
no, because remember he said after you get your ass beat in Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna finish off the scraps at Backlash.
Yeah, but I'm saying that'll be it for them wrestling again. Yeah. And I feel like unless it's for the man. I don't know. I like Roman. I like the idea of Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe wrestling more than once, and I feel like we're once again getting quick build up for an immediate match because Backlash is what in a few weeks.
Yeah, May 9th or something like that.
Yeah, it's not far away, so I'm looking forward to that match. I'm excited for that match, but it's man, if that's the blow off, then damn, we didn't really get much of a setup besides Samoa Joe just being Samoa Joe, which is, I mean, Samoa Joe's the man. I'm so happy he's back from being injured, because, there was definitely a void in terms of, just a hot badass who can talk shit. Not just a badass heel, but a shit talking heel. And Samoa Joe is that. Badass shit talking heel.
He's the kingpin.
I like that. He is the kingpin.
I don't know why they gave Dean Ambrose that moniker. That was weird.
What? When was he the kingpin? Remember? Or wasn't he the king of crazy or something else?
He was the kingpin. They literally had his nickname as the kingpin. Remember when he had that fedora?
Yeah, that must be some shit I don't remember because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
2017.
When did Dean Ambrose wear a fedora? That sounds. I know we're doing drugs, but man. Okay, why you look that up?
Write it down so that we can look it up after.
Yeah.
The Kingpin Dean Ambrose.
Kingpin Dean Ambrose. Okay, so let's get back to some more shake-up stuff. What else was just memorable to you? But
nothing. Lashley cool. He was in a 10-man match where they revealed the last star coming. which is Bobby Roode. He's coming to Raw.
Yeah, so you weren't that excited about Bobby Lashley coming?
I just wanted him and Brock Lesnar to fight. I really don't give a fuck about anything else.
I like the deadpanness of that entire moment. Like, you looked me dead in the eye. Like, that was it. That's all you care about is just seeing him wrestle him. Which would be dope. I'll really admit. But, like, I think I'm even less than that. I don't think I've ever been a Bobby Lashley fan. I think he is creative character number 2. He is Black John Cena. That is literally how I look at John Lashley. See? I almost did it. I did do it. I called him John Lashley.
You did.
Because John Cena, until he got, like, colorful, he was just player, like, creative character 1.
His name was only the prototype.
Yeah, he was literally the prototype. He was basically a creative character, like a blank creative character. And Bobby Lashley is the black version of that. Like, that's all I ever see with Bobby Lashley. And I have not watched enough Impact to know that if he has, like...
He has character.
Character, I guess. And I guess he does.
He's just badass. Like, literally, he's...
I'm sure he is.
You know,
I'm just
the way
like...
he should have always been, that's what he is.
Okay, and that's what I've been told he is in Impact.
Once they, like, get him out of these multi-matches and actually let him do what he does... You'll see. It's a cool...
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Will we see it in WWE? Like, what you're saying is that I can go and see it in Impact. I can go back in the stacks and see him being that. But can I trust the WWE to do that with him? And we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Raw to SmackDown?
Oh, wait. In this matchup, they got trolled. That match was Miz's going away party because he was getting. He's going to SmackDown, but the Miz is staying on Raw.
But you know what we're finally gonna get, they're not gonna screw that up.
It's already written.
Yeah, it's already
Bryan versus the Miz.
That's gonna be so awesome.
So now, since we're on the blue brand, let us talk about SmackDown Lives.
So they keep fucking with your man. Randy Orton just can't get no love.
Oh, man, that was rude. That was rude.
That shit was. It made me laugh because
it was dope.
Because Jinder Mahal
definitely Orton soon. Shit.
Or something. Just something. Something.
Otherwise, that was weird.
That was really... See? That was weird, right? That was weird. Because Jeff Hardy ended up, like, premiering on SmackDown. And Jinder loses the title to Jeff Hardy. And it's like, well...
Well, that was on Raw.
It was on Raw. I'm sorry. Yeah. It was on Raw. So... Jeff Hardy... But Jeff Hardy...
Yeah, who was out there fighting?
Who was out there fighting? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Jeff Hardy was out there, and he challenged somebody to come wrestle him on, and then...
Nope.
Wow.
I think it was Rusev. Wasn't it?
I thought I was saying Rusev came out after Randy Orton did.
No, that was Jeff Hardy that came out after.
Man.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, Randy Orton looked like a fool. And it kind of, and it was, while it was funny in the moment, it was kind of like, that's kind of weird.
If it doesn't build up to anything.
If it doesn't build up to anything, that was kind of random and weird.
I hope he RKOs him on SmackDown this week, because then that'll lead to a Randy Orton heel turn, and hopefully a feud to, make the US title better again.
I mean, they already put in Jeff Hardy, so that's, instant credit with, like, a big name, like Hardy. So, all they gotta do is just find somebody to have him wrestle and, like, do some storyline stuff with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm kind of bummed though. I really thought that they were gonna have Hardys and Bray Wyatt like do the whole gimmick together.
You know, Vince McMahon only sees Jeff Hardy as a single star.
I know, that's true. Oh yeah, that's right. Also, because Jeff Hardy in that 10-minute match, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, they had the whole moment, which was hilarious.
And then Seth and Finn were like, "Yo, what the?
What just happened?" That was a great skit. Like, I think that's what I was getting confused about was where Jeff was, because Jeff ended up being on SmackDown and Raw that week.
No, it makes sense though.
It makes sense though. Yeah, but it just threw me off because I got him backwards.
Was kind of intense.
Yeah, they're really kind of just showing their hand in terms of like where they're going and stuff.
Like, we don't like. We're like, nah, that's too obvious.
Yeah, it's too obvious, right? But so let's give some names from Raw to SmackDown.
We already talked about the Miz.
We already talked about Jeff Hardy.
We got we have Absolution because Paige is the GM of SmackDown. So after the night after Mania, Paige announced her retirement on Raw, and then she had announced the new SmackDown GM the night after Mania on SmackDown.
Yep.
So fast forward.
Congrats to her.
She's gonna kill the role. She's already been doing that. Shinsuke. And so we get Absolution now. They're all on SmackDown. We got Samoa Joe. He cut a really dope ass promo.
Yeah.
Said he doesn't give a fuck about anyone. He's beating everyone.
He
named names.
Listen, everybody gonna get Samoa Joe. They're gonna get bodied. He really did just call the entire SmackDown Live roster and say he's gonna take them all down.
Yep.
SmackDown's gonna be so live.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see what you did there?
I did.
We got Big Cass.
So that was a surprise. He shows up in a Daniel Bryan promo.
Yep.
Which was okay. I don't like that they're going with a Big Cass Daniel Bryan feud first because foreshadowing, Big Cass ruins the match of Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles versus Shinsuke. I'm sorry, not Shinsuke. Shinsuke also ruined the match. Yeah. That was a weird ending.
No.
I mean, it was just weird in terms of Big Cass being there, but it made sense because he was there. He showed up earlier, but I like what Shinsuke was doing. He's not here. And then he shows up, but Big Cass out of nowhere. I'm glad he's back. Kudos to him, but him heel. I wasn't sold on him heel yet, so hopefully this cements it. But also, I don't want to see Daniel Bryan doing the giant, the little guy taking down a big guy again.
He's done it. Daniel Bryan can lose to Cass.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he can lose. It wouldn't bother me. But I'm saying I don't want to see that big guy versus little guy again. We already saw Daniel Bryan do that against Kane, and then it turned into Team Hell No.
Who else is he gonna style against though? Who else is Cass gonna fight to make him look good after return?
I mean, honestly, we have a whole list of motherfuckers. We have Cesaro, Sheamus. I mean. There are plenty of people you could put them. I mean, let's be real. Like you say, John, the WWE can tell us where to go and tell us what to eat. They can do that with Big Cass. It doesn't have to necessarily be Daniel Bryan. They can, if they really want to, they can put Big Cass in a match with somebody else and make him be a heel and make us believe he's a heel.
To that level, to that heat, no. You go after the number one babyface that's not in an actual feud yet.
But that's the thing. He is in a feud. The Miz feud. I don't think you can say not yet when that's been forthcoming for ages and was sold when the Miz had his going away bit.
But they haven't had their confrontation. That's what I'm saying. So.
But why delay it further with Big Cass? I mean, your reasoning is sound, but I don't think it's the time. If you want to do that with Daniel Bryan, do it after the stuff with him and the Miz. I mean, that's the hotter feud that I want to watch. You can't make me care about Big Cass fighting Daniel Bryan right now because I already want to see him fight the Miz. That's the thing. They already put the shit in motion with the Miz and Daniel Bryan, even on the Raw after Mania when the Miz was told when the Miz. I'm sorry, not the Raw for Mania, but the SHakeup with him being the first person. When he did his promo, I was like, oh, by the way, you're going to SmackDown. I was like, oh, word? We knew exactly what that feud was going to be. That was already etched in stone. So for us all of a sudden to be like, oh, Daniel Bryan's got to wrestle Big Cass.
No, I don't think it's going to be a program. That's what I'm saying. I literally think it's going to be...
You don't think it's going to be a program?
No.
I think it is.
Because they're already setting up the Daniel Bryan versus Miz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's not...
So you think this is going to be a one-off thing for television?
Yeah. Just to build up heat for Cass is what I'm saying. How is she?
Okay, well, I mean, you got to be specific because I'm thinking I'm thinking program. In my mind, I'm thinking you were talking about them doing their whole.
I gotta elaborate more.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna do a whole thing, and I don't want a segment.
That much heat.
Is that okay? In that respect, yes, no doubt. If it's just a SmackDown match, and then they have and then that's the main event for maybe next SmackDown. Okay, that's cool. But I don't want this to be a Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan repeats.
Because I think that the Miz might show up and cost.
Okay, see, there you go. But like, because it sounded like you were saying that's gonna like, oh, it's like holy hell, no, thank you.
Instant heat, instant
heat.
It's gonna be like a quick one-off.
Yeah.
And then Big Cat's gonna go supposedly after AJ Styles, supposedly according to the rumors.
Okay.
So we'll see where that goes. So we had a package for Sanity, which is cool and all, but there was no Nikki Cross.
And I read the reasoning behind it is that like I guess there are not enough women on the NXT roster that can hang like Nikki Cross, and that's kind of surprising to hear because they have so many women who were in the Mae Young Classic who are still down there.
They're new though, is what they're saying. They need established in order to get those people over.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Nikki Cross has like stayed.
I guess and maybe you can always bring her up later. I guess
exactly with Sanity.
With Sanity for sure. Yeah, that's fair. Because Sanity was called up.
All they literally need is one takeover. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm sure it'd be more than one. I think they'll probably get a couple out of her. Maybe she's a summertime call up after SummerSlam.
Or they duel her.
What's that?
Make her do both.
Oh, she shows up on Takeover and SummerSlam.
Takeover, SummerSlam, and some of the live shows like SmackDown.
I don't know. That's a bit much.
No, remember Kevin Owens did it.
Oh yeah, that's true. But he was yeah. That's no different.
Yeah.
She's hot. She's fire. She's a great worker. So I get it.
Yeah. We'll see though.
Asuka.
Yeah.
Officially.
We had a great moment backstage actually with the New Day. They bumped into their old buddy R-Truth. And then they also bumped into Ty Dillinger. And
Mr. 10.
I thought R-Truth and Ty Dillinger were going to fight. But no, they did this weird ass
long
like
high five. It was hilarious. And then you got even funnier. Because R-Truth is supposed to be on Raw. And he's on the wrong show entirely. Like, the whole thing is like, oh, you're on SmackDown now. Hey, he's like, wait, this isn't Raw.
And he's drafted on SmackDown, but he was like, it's so good to be part of Monday Night Raw because R-Truth never knows where he is.
Oh, see, I thought he ended up being taken to Raw, but you're right, he was already on Raw.
Yeah, okay. And then his thing was after that, well, see you all tomorrow.
It's like it's Tuesday. There's no Raw tomorrow. That was hilarious. R-Truth is worth his weight in gold. He doesn't even have to wrestle. He can just be silly. Like, honestly, they didn't get enough out of him in Goldust.
Yeah.
Like, we should have got more Goldust and R-Truth promos. Just like going back and forth doing the movie skits. That shit was great.
And then before the main event, right, on SmackDown, we got like one of my favorite bits. We get Zelina Vega and Andrade Cien Almas promo package.
Yes, I'm so happy.
And money is coming.
Listen, put him in any match with anybody, and that's
Idolo.
Like let that man cook. Like I'm so happy. Like as a Los Ingobernables fan too. Like let's go. Good for him.
IWGP Intercontinental too.
Oh, let's do this.
Like man, he's gold.
Yeah, good for Cien. Cien's been shining out here. So.
I also want to see more of him versus Ty too. That needs to be like his first feud.
You know what? Honestly, they just need to put Ty on TV. I think that would be a good feud to get Almas kicked off. But that's just gonna be Almas winning, and I kind of want to see more out of Ty Dillinger. He's so fun to watch. And he's got energy. He has charisma. Like, how could you not like his gimmick? It's literally just 10. And it's a number you can do so much with, even as heel or face. Like, come on.
They may pair him with Daniel Bryan and do a Yes 10 combo and then have him turn on Daniel Bryan. Shit, that'd be hot.
You know what? That's the thing about having Daniel Bryan back. Is like the possibilities for him in matches with and just tag teams is now just like endless because there's so much like young talent and even old. Yeah, it's so great. It's really fun.
Hey, can I borrow that book?
What? Yeah. Because I'm gonna I'll probably ask for it when I'm ready to actually read it because I'm actually cleaning up.
Ready yet?
I actually have a
I'll let you read it. I got some books in my backlog anyway.
Yeah, dude, we both got backlog books. So yeah, that's the funny part. Like I'm almost done with Runaways. But that's for the comic book podcast.
So we got Club 1.0 on SmackDown now.
So now they'll be protecting AJ Styles instead of protecting Finn Balor, which is hilarious. So where was your bands at when Nakamura showed up and just went?
Hey man,
let's just get to that, because I think that was the highlight of all things that happened the past 2 weeks, was Shinsuke Nakamura, heel Shinsuke Nakamura, and his future. Like, how would you describe his vest? Like, I don't want to say it looks like he looks like one of the
He looks like a Mortal Kombat dude.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna say either Mortal Kombat, or he has like the Genin from Naruto, who have the green vests, except his is gray. Like, and I said that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sure I said that wrong, but whatever. He looked badass. He just looks so cool. Like, he looks
like a bad guy.
He just looks like a bad guy. He looks like an Eggy's 80 bad guy, just updated for the future, and it's awesome. And he just went to town again.
He keeps hitting AJ's nuts.
Just ball shots, and it's just like, why are you so mean to that man's balls?
Oh, I think the nickname was Ball Scare.
It's so obvious, but so good. It's so obvious, but yet so good.
Good old
Ballski Nakamura. And then...
he cut this really dope-ass promo against AJ Styles. He was like, oh, fuck. What did he say? I go after the things you... What did he say?
I don't remember that, because I just remember the promo that he cut on Renee at the top of the ramp. Because that was what I'm talking about.
I
know speak English. And then he just makes this sickest, silly face like he absolutely speaks English. We know he speaks English. And he understands, and everybody's like booing him. And I'm laughing my ass off. It's just like, from now on, whenever somebody talks to him now, he's going to pull that move. I think that's the greatest thing ever. Yep. Because, yes, you ignorant Americans, you don't deserve Shinsuke Nakamura. So now you're going to have to deal with evil Shinsuke. And it's like, yes, give me that. I accept non-English speaking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep.
Like, I'm a fucking mark. I watch Japanese wrestling. I don't know what they say anyway. So
I read subtitles.
I'll read the subtitles, but when there's Japanese wrestling, they don't have subtitles under that shit. They don't have subtitles under that shit when it's live. I'm just like going with whatever I'm hearing. I'm like, I get it.
Sure.
Listen, they're excited. I'm excited. Shit's happening in the ring.
Bow?
Yes, I do bow after each match.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's only Ring of Honor matches. Remember, they shake a hand or they bow after Ring of Honor matches. Code of conduct.
Code of honor. Sorry.
Yeah. Code of honor. Sorry, Ring of Honor. Don't be mad at us. But that was a lot of wrestling we just went over, and we glossed over a lot because also Bayley and Sasha did a thing. But hopefully,
they got destroyed by the Riot Squad.
Yeah, the Riot Squad too.
So destroyed them.
Yeah, hopefully they actually get to have that match that we. Okay, I think this is actually what I wanted to ask you. I think do we need to see them wrestle again, Bayley and Sasha? Is it time for that just to be over? Let them go.
I was hoping for it in the SHakeup, but they may build towards it going to Money in the Bank, because remember they're making Money in the Bank the Big Five. So they may have that as that blow off.
Boy.
Or
wait
until keep them apart and then make them bump to each other and then have them snap and build something up for SummerSlam. Because that's Brooklyn. That's where all the magic happens. So you just have that as the finality of it for a while.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with them.
I don't know what they're doing because that match didn't end, and then so that just kind of that kind of bugged me. So I don't know that. So let's look towards the future.
That's all I do.
So then let's do it. Let's talk about the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yep, 50-man contest. I predict that Braun's winning.
Okay. And then who you got in one? Who do you have in the title match? In the one that matters really? Because I think we're gonna get. I don't think that AJ is Shinsuke. Yeah, I don't think the AJ Shinsuke is gonna be like that's gonna.
No, that's gonna end with Shinsuke hitting the nuts
again. I think I really think they're gonna do that shit. There's no way in hell you let them wrestle like that.
And then I think that Jinder Mahal is gonna win.
Win it back.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win it back in Saudi Arabia, but then at Backlash he loses it, so that they actually stay on SmackDown. So, just build it up a little bit.
Okay.
And he also makes Jeff Hardy look hotter.
I can see that
because Jinder is still a big deal, even though he's in the mid card.
Yeah.
So he could go to the main event whenever because he's hot. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion.
I don't see a return for Jinder to the mid card to the title, the main title spot. But I think him as a mid card title holder or title contender, I think that's the spot for him.
Him and Seth have history too because he lost to Seth in the NXT Championship Finals for the NXT Championship.
You know they don't talk about NXT shit on
WWE. They had though one time
when they that's the thing when they want to, yeah. But they don't. But never when I feel like they should.
But I think they do it a lot with Seth though.
That's the golden boy.
That if they decide
that's the golden boy. Of course they talk about Seth.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's if they
White Ranger.
Any Ranger.
That was still.
Actually.
That was still his best. That was still his best fit. That all white.
SummerSlam, right?
That all white get up. Oh my gosh! When he was double champ.
SummerSlam 2015.
Yeah, that was Seth's best fit. Oh.
That was Seth's year.
Yeah, fucking White Ranger, straight up. But I don't think this Saudi Arabia Royal Rumble thing is going to be as good as they're hyping up to be. I think it'll be entertaining, but I don't think we'll have to care too much about wins and losses. Maybe just the Reigns thing. And
we also have the Bar versus Wyatt and Hardy.
I think Wyatt Hardy win that.
No, of course they're gonna win, but what if they don't and Cesaro and Sheamus take the titles to SmackDown? That's what I'm saying.
Good for them, and then also the titles would stay on Raw. Like they would just have to go back to Raw, wouldn't they? There's no way in hell that they would take them to SmackDown. That would just. Remember I asked you this. What if they start doing inter promotional matches since the pay per views are all one now?
Yeah.
So that's. Now that you say that out loud, after what we discussed on Monday Night Raw,
we could get a Bray Wyatt turn on Woken Hardy.
No, not yet. That's too soon.
No, but I think that's what they're gonna do since they already put the Bar on SmackDown.
I am wagging my finger Matumbo style at you for the listeners. No. No.
You think they're gonna have the Bar go over them clean then, or you think the Hardys are gonna? Or you think that
Hardy and Bray are gonna win?
Oh, okay.
Clean. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Let that shit ride.
What about the ladder match though with Finn, with Seth and his IC title? What about that? Who do you think is gonna take that?
I think Seth retains. I don't think that. Honestly, I don't think. Like I said, I don't think. Besides Roman Reigns, that a definitive match is going to matter on this card. I think this is more so pure spectacle, and a network exclusive, network special. So it'll be worth the watch, but I think it'll be back to business as usual, for SmackDown and Raw.
Yo, anybody want some motherfucking cookies?
Oh.
So, we got the Bar retaining. You got Woken, Hardy's retaining.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've got Seth winning.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Roman. You got Roman winning.
Yes, I have Roman winning. I think that that's going to be the only title match that is going to carry over as holy shit. Guess what happened in Saudi Arabia? Roman Reigns won. And if I'm wrong, then wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a rumor going around saying that they're trying to actually have Brock Lesnar hold the title to CM Punk's 434.
Come on.
Just a rumor. I'm just a messenger fan. That's what I read on the forum.
On the goddamn forums. Okay.
No, I call all the fucking internet sites forums.
I love that. That's your rumor and innuendo?
Yeah.
The forum. I love it. Okay. But fuck the forum. Because goddamn, I can't handle. And this is the wild part. I I'm a Paul Heyman guy shirt because of Brock Lesnar. Like, I have the 1 in 21-1 because of Brock Lesnar. I'm a Brock Lesnar guy. But also, I am tired of not seeing the title on television. And I get the marks who will be like, it's the title, it's a special thing, like with Brock Lesnar, so you don't get this. Like, no. If you fuckers are gonna, like, hype up the greatest and Ric Flair, the man who literally wrestled with the title damn near 300 and some odd days a fucking year, don't act like all of a sudden it doesn't matter that your title, you're supposedly, air quotes, your big title, even though that's bullshit, because AJ Styles has been rocking the WWE title for a while, and it's the title to me.
No, it's the title.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to make Brock Lesnar a thing, and I think they're trying to make the Universal title the thing that makes Brock Lesnar. And you're not doing that by not having him around, to me. I mean, when I liked Brock Lesnar, he was on TV all the fucking time, just destroying dudes. And if he doesn't want to do that, don't give him the title. Make him just what he was when he was just whooping Undertaker's ass every couple months. Yeah. Just make him that again against somebody else. But don't make me try to believe that, yeah, the Universal title matters when it really doesn't. Especially with what I'm supposed to believe is Roman Reigns is supposed to be the guy.
I mean, we've seen this man get murdered.
Yo. How many, like, and not even just about Brock Lesnar. He's constantly just being murdered by people. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Joe. It's just like, The Miz at one point in time, and the Miztourage. I mean, they put that man through the ringer.
He took off his vest.
They took off his vest. They took his vest, people.
Beat.
And then nothing.
Nope.
No payoff.
Nope.
Like, this is worse than, remember when John Cena had that losing streak year? This feels like, in some ways, like, worse than that. I mean,
to me, it doesn't bother me.
I mean, here's the thing. This thing, I can see in your eye, it does not bother you as much as it bothers me. And this thing, this doesn't, like, until I said it out loud, it didn't bother me. Because I'm just a fan of Roman Reigns. I'm not like, oh my god, Roman Reigns needs to have the title. Like, I can give a shit. But if you're going to do all this stuff to make me watch him and build him up,
5 years in the making.
What's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying?
5 years
what's
in the
yeah?
Like,
what's he gonna do? Where is he going? Yeah, and which is why it's worse than the like John Cena's no good, horrible, bad year. Like, this is worse than that, because this isn't a year. This is 5 years of that.
5 years.
This is 5 years. And I mean, and that's the other part too. Everybody in the Shield has like gotten off. Like, even before the Ambrose got hurt, he was the man. Like, if you think about it, even in terms of like what Seth Rollins was, Dean Ambrose was never hurt until this injury. Mm-hmm. Like, he was the marathon man.
He was the workhorse.
Workhorse, Iron Man, all of that. And Roman Reigns should have been that. It felt like he should have been more of that. And whether it was through the steroid stuff that he went through, or injury he had out of his emergency surgery or whatever, to just like taking all the L's he did, even when he won against Braun Strowman, which was awesome, it still felt like, where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we going? And no kidding, Troy's trying to get to the cookies. Sweet boy. Troy's made an appearance on the show, guys. Hey, BB. They don't know. Troy is our mascot. He's our sweet cat. He's our Maine Coon. Yeah. Sweet boy. But I want something to matter for Roman Reigns. Give me a reason to really want to invest in him.
He's getting crucified every week for you to bring the title back.
For me? Is that what it is?
Literally for people like you. You want the title every week, right?
Yeah.
He's dying out there. Literally dying.
He's being nailed.
And they have to watch this shit.
He's being nailed in Suplex City by the mayor of Suplex City, and the mayor's making us watch him be crucified.
Just so he can bring the title back home every week for people like you. So he has a reason. You just said it.
But it doesn't feel like it's ever gonna matter.
Maybe it pays off in Saudi Arabia.
Maybe, you know what? There it is. Maybe it pays off in Saudi Arabia. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe I seconded that. Because guess what? I think our next show will be, I think, immediately after Saudi Arabia, that match. I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So.
Yeah, so shit, yeah. So we got Saudi Arabia, we got in a week and a half.
Yeah.
So anything else we got to talk about?
No. When we come back in the next episode, Theo will return, so we'll have the casual fan.
Yeah, we'll have Fry.
We'll have Fry giving us the Fry view as the cash. But right today, you get hardcore wrestling fan talk. It was great to see Naomi win. It was great to see Cedric Alexander win. Some black folks got some wins on Mania stage, and that's we was out there. Nia Jax out there too. It was great to see that. Yep. So honestly, even gender winning again, U.S. title. You know, folk people. It's great to see that like diversity is really is kind of shining more in the WWE. And especially WrestleMania. Yeah. Especially WrestleMania. Yes. So it gives me hope for. I mean, Ember Moon. Oh yeah. Ember Moon being called up to Raw was that.
And her booking has been phenomenal.
Yes, I mean she looked strong as hell. Yeah. So let's keep the ball rolling with seeing women and black women, and women of color, and women, men of color like showing up and showing out in WWE.
Real quick though,
yes.
Mickie James sold the Eclipse the best out of anyone ever.
She sure did. How far did she fly,
like,
bro?
A quarter across the ring.
Like she almost went out the ring when she took that. Oh my god, she took that so sweet. Like good, kudos to her. Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Ember Moon. Seriously, she's a badass. Yeah. She's so cold and like we talked about her enough on Takeover too. Like she showed out with Shayna. So
Zelina Vega, she's Puerto Rican.
Dude, yeah, I mean we're just so much color. So yes, I mean having CN, I mean it was so weird seeing Sin Cara because remember how he's such a failed experiment in terms of just like trying to get the Hispanic trying to get the Hispanic fans and they CN almost is not Sin Cara.
Not them.
And it's gonna be great. Yeah, yes. It's gonna be fun to watch him blow up on the main roster. It'll take some time. Oh, yeah. Maybe, and that's the thing. Maybe it won't because it's SmackDown. It's a refreshed. It's a reset SmackDown Live. And it's almost. And honestly, they put all the wrestlers, like the work wrestlers on SmackDown Live. So.
And not all. They got Balor.
They got Balor and Sammy and Seth and Kevin over on Raw. So it balances out, but I think SmackDown
because it's only 2 hours.
So who's the Edge? Let's just go. Final thought. Who got the Edge in the ShakeUp?
Oh, SmackDown.
Same.
Because almost, like literally my main wherever almost went, I was like sold.
Okay. Wow. So if he went to Raw would have been the winner for you.
Because it has Balor and Seth on there.
Fuck you. CN against those two. What?
Oh wait.
What?
We can get CN against Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're good.
Oh man.
We're good.
Yes.
We're good.
Yeah, SmackDown definitely won. Yeah. SmackDown just won.
Almost is a fucking meal ticket.
SmackDown went off. And dude, Sanity. Like Sanity on SmackDown when they finally show up and get going up against the Bludgeon Brothers, that's going to be like TakeOver. When it was AOP and Sanity in the ring together, like big old just hoss dudes, just big ass dudes hit each other. And
then we get the bar versus every other tag team.
The tag team got
just the depth.
They just got off.
They just got money.
SmackDown got the fuck off.
Tuesday night's where it's gonna be.
Wow. Yes, in 2 hours. So because even the match. Even last night, not last night, on Tuesday night when we were here, SmackDown went off. Like, it was nothing but wrestling matches. Yeah. I remember saying, like, the only match you didn't remember, and I almost forgot, was Natalya and Becky. Like, that was the only match that, like, it was like 4 or 5 matches on that.
I remember the Sin
Cara. Sin Cara, yeah. I literally brought up Sin Cara and then forgot Sin Cara was on SmackDown. Damn! That's fucking brutal. Man, I'm sorry, Sin Cara. I didn't mean to do like that, but like, damn. But let's take it home. SmackDown Live is the winner, and honestly, the future looks bright for WWE in general.
Yeah.
No matter what happens at Saudi Arabia, we're going to either be really hot, or like white hot.
I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah.
We got 7 days.
7 days. Yeah. Yeah.
7 days.
Because it's Friday, right? It's Friday, next Friday. Yeah.
8 days.
8. Woo! All right. So, for me, KT, your boy, John. Yo. Any final words?
Nah, we're out this bitch.
We out this bitch. Yo, check us out on SoundCloud and YouTube. And eventually we'll do an iTunes thing. But right now, subscribe to us on YouTube and SoundCloud. And follow us on Twitter, Nation3Count. 3Count Nation.
At Nation Count.
At Nation Count. Yeah, I do the whole @ thing, right?
At Nation Count.
At Nation Count. Or you can put in 3Count Nation, because that's what I do sometimes. And then we still show up.
Either or.
Yeah, either or. Search for us, find us, follow me. I'm on Twitter at Dr. The King Ye.
I am at The Nerd Hero.
All right, and for 3Count Nation, we are out.
Yeah.
Peace!